right? So, what are the grounds for a divorce? Like, what can you actually, I guess, petition to a judge to say, this is the reason that I want to be divorced?
Okay, so in every state is different, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And until last October in Maryland, we didn't have irreconcilable differences. It was
Oh,
everything but the kitchen sink. It was adultery, it was, cruelty of the spouse, vicious conduct, 1 year separation, just problems. So many problems, okay? I've got stories. It's just nuts. You can still bring up those problems now, but irreconcilable differences is really just, Judge, we don't want to be married anymore. We shouldn't be stuck with each other. So
mm,
coming from a state where everybody might have always had irreconcilable differences, this is a breath of fresh air because sometimes even if your spouse is doing whatever in South America or contracting whatever with someone else or they've got baby scares or any number of things, that might not be enough to prove adultery to your judge. So then you're
wow.
sitting here like, well, we're still married, and then you're upset. Irreconcilable differences is, I just don't want to be married anymore. Please,
Hmm.
please fix this, and then they'll do it.
Hmm.
You don't want to just sit there for 3, 4 days, the judge hearing every awful thing that ever happened to you, and then they still say, well, you took him back after he did all of that. So no, that happens.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it does. Well, it did. Not anymore. Well, maybe some places, but not here anymore.
I can see it.
Wow.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm so happy for that shift and change. That is no, that is well needed.
Some
Yeah,
people just don't need to be together anymore.
yeah. But sometimes, like
Yeah.
before, right, we had 1 year separation. That sounds simple, right? But what if you can't afford to leave the house and all your credit is tied up in the house? You hate this person. Y'all haven't been intimate in 3 years, but technically
Hmm.
that's not enough to get you divorced. Now you could leave the same house that day with that person still living there and get divorced. So it makes it so that all of my experience with messy, messy things, it's helpful, but not required.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So